So I find it ironic that a product of a military family that was encouraged by a military father
Yes.
is now facing a ban on that entire thing that she was raised with, the value system, the culture system, the upbringing, by a military dictator.
Yes, but you must understand.
Wasn't that a contradiction?
Yes, but you must understand that my father was not a product of the Pakistan army. He was the product of the British India Army.
Right.
And that
Big difference.
yes,
Big difference.
yes. I mean, imagine that my brother is a filmmaker. I'm a dancer. My sister is a very creative person, paints and writes and does all sorts of things. So all of us, and we were encouraged because this was the tradition that they grew up in, my parents, and passed it on to us.
So it was a different military thinking at that time.
Absolutely.
And an upbringing. Interesting. And so when you then saw this migration of mindset, I would say, into a more conservative, specific view of a religion, why did you continue persevering down this path when you knew it was a path of full resistance? Because you had another option. You had art.
Of course.
You had painting. Why continue down this?
Painting, I had decided I didn't want to continue because I found it is very isolating. Like you can only paint when you delve deep into yourself and you are by yourself in a sense. I mean, of course, you are reflecting the society, so you are living in that society. But the process of creation of a painting is very isolating, and also I'd started feeling I'd started feeling that it is something that is restrictive from the point of view of the number of audience that you get. I mean, where do you exhibit your painting? In a gallery. A gallery is very limited. So your audience is limited. So that was one of the things that I'd started feeling, that I want to engage at a larger and a more active level with people.
And I think that to add to that, art engages the self versus dance engages a community, because I can enjoy dance performances with 5 friends sitting together in a way that is very different from me enjoying art.
Yeah.
We'll all enjoy it individually, introspectively.
And dance, I also felt like being a woman in this society, I felt it was very important for women and for the women's movement, or for any sense of freedom or liberation for women to understand that we should not be ashamed of our bodies, that we need to have that confidence in our bodies, that this is not something to be ashamed of or to hide, which is what we are trained to do from a very young age. So it was also my understanding of this society where I felt I want to do something that is meaningful for myself. I never say that whatever I've done I've done it for others. I've done it for myself. That's the only way I think you can live with what you do, because I want to live in a society which gives me equality. And I want to live in a society where I'm happy. I can only be happy where there's justice, where there's equality, where there's freedom for women and girls to express themselves. And here we were being told, okay, no, wear the chadar, cover your body. It is something to be hidden, something to be shameful, feel ashamed about. And I also felt that, there was a time when there was a lot of there were a lot of physical attacks on women as well. And I also obviously went through all of that. And I felt that the one way to heal oneself is through this. This is our therapy. This is our healing. That dance becomes such a liberating thing. The exercise of it, which obviously gives you good hormones, like they say to all depressed patients of depression, go and exercise. Why? Because the hormones that are excreted when you're exercising are those good hormones that make you feel good and make you feel happy. And otherwise, depression takes over. So there were a lot of these things as well that were working on me to decide that, no, dance, I have to keep on going for my own sanity and for the sake of a movement which is looking for equality of the sexes.